Tesco is the striker that Gyökeres would never become.
But that leads to what one question I want to ask, like everyone here. In the beginning of the season, a lot of people, media, they questioned United's attack and their choice of buying those players. So now, what do you guys think? So is United doing very well because the attack is efficient, or Villa was just woeful defensively? Again, remember, Chelsea also beat Villa last week 4-1. Like, Pedro scored 3 goals and got an assist. So just going back to, like, how fans react to football teams. What do you think is responsible for Carrick's success? Like, is the attack, are they very efficient, or are there still problems with United's team, or has Carrick solved all of their problems?
He hasn't solved all of their problems at all. He hasn't solved all of their problems. But to answer your question, the answer is Bruno. Bruno is now in a position to correctly affect the game the way he wants to.
Yes.
So everything is now running through Bruno. Bruno is not in the back third close to the defenders trying to be a DM as that guy that we do not speak about anymore was doing. He's now in his proper position. See the assist for Kunha's goal, for example. Adam Amorim, that's not possible. That's never happened because Bruno will never be in that position. He'll be somewhere in the middle, struggling against Onana and Co. Onana that is stronger than him, with the bully him, put her for pockets. Like, yeah, my bros, come here. I marry you today. You cannot do anything in this match. But now he's now in position to move about, find space, do the right. So it's just Carrick has simplified the game for them. So Bruno is now able to affect the game better from a much closer to the box position than where he was struggling before. I think that's just what has happened. And Man U attack will surely have gone up because what they spent like 200 million. I don't know. I forgot how much they spent.
Yeah.
3 new attackers. Of course, it was good to call. So I think what happened beginning of the season is that we were saying they didn't need to buy Shesko because they've already bought Mbuemo and Chuma. They needed a midfielder. That's where they should have spent the money. And I still believe that, even though Shesko is doing very well now, I still believe that. It's the same thing with Liverpool. Liverpool did not need to buy Isak. They needed to buy a defender, but they spent the money on Isak. So, and it's affecting them now. So all praise to Carrick. Carrick is doing well. Let them continue.
Nice.
I agree
Joseph?
with Mike to a large extent because Bruno has a more free role right now, and that's what he wants. Bruno is not a player that you can define to a position. He's a player that just wants to be let loose, and he's a player also to that it takes a lot of risk. A lot of risk with his play. He could try a pass 10 times and it would be poor, but the one time he gets through, it could be a goal. And the thing and that's what Amorim and Co. With Amorim, I would say Amorim, Pep and Co. They will not like a player like Bruno because the night times the passes don't get through, you put your team under unnecessary pressure. But the one time it gets through, you become the star player of the day. Everybody forgets about the night times that you almost killed your team. And that's how Bruno plays. And he's not going to change. And even if you watch him in the Portuguese national team, they don't allow him to have that kind of role in the Portuguese national team because of that. Because it takes a lot of risks, which sometimes it works. Maybe now that Mai is not really challenging for anything, it's just top four, it can work. But when you are really challenging for trophies, you don't want Bruno having that kind of position. And that was what Amorim was trying to kind of correct.
That's interesting. That's an interesting take. Joseph, what do you think?
Carrick is doing very well. He's also being helped by the fact that United are not playing in multiple competitions, so it is giving them a lot of time to rest, which is also preventing them from possibly getting injuries.
Yes.
And, that's helping the team to play well. You cannot underestimate the importance of those extra days. Like, they played Aston Villa today. Aston Villa played on Thursday. They played last week. So I think that's really helping them. And they already had a stable defense. He's motivated them. I think they are like 1 or 2 injuries from a crisis. But luckily for them, because they are not playing so many games, that crisis may never happen. And he'll just carry on with this form till the end of the season.
Man U didn't even play last week, by the way. There was FA Cup, so they didn't play
Yeah,
last
they
week.
didn't play FA
Oh
Cup.
yeah.
In terms of Mary, Mr. Good Evening, what's going on? I thought today, because McGinn played today, I think he played his third match. So I thought with McGinn coming back, maybe they'll play better. And I think they did hold out for a bit. Aki has always pointed out that this is Mary's pattern. And I've kind of, because I like coaches that win trophies, I've always defended him like, no, he gets the job done. But this is similar to last season. So is it going to make top 5 above of Chelsea and Liverpool? We didn't think Liverpool would be dragged into this conversation again, but after their draw with Spurs, we're all fighting for top 4, top 5. So do you think Emery will make it this season, or what's going to help him get that top 4, top 5 position?
Emery is Emery's problem himself. As an Arsenal fan, that's why we wanted him out. And it's the truth. Emery himself is his own problem. Forget about the players. Emery's first season at Arsenal, we didn't get top 5, top 4. His second season, we were like 13th. So one thing about him is that when something is going well for him, everything goes well. Once things start going badly, it's like he can't salvage things anymore. It's his own problem. He does not know how to stop the bleed. He does not know how to rally the players to fight for. He does not know how to do that.